walks really down the street with his brim pulled way down low. There ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to roll. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the
I am not a drummer. Don't try this at home. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be kind of different. Most of my videos are really guitar oriented, but today I'm going to be talking about something I do quite a bit, which is music production, recording. And I recently got to record some friends of mine's band called Mothers of Mayhem. They are a mom band. And so it's basically 4 moms, and they have to juggle life and kids and being a mom and a wife and all that kind of stuff. I am wearing the Mothers of Mayhem t-shirt that they gave me when I recorded their last song. Anyway, they came to me a few months ago, and we did a song and a video. We produced a video with them here in my studio. The first song they did was Sweet Dreams, the Eurythmics cover of that, kind of a metal cover that they did. They're a mom band that plays metal, which is really unique. So today I really want to talk about how I recorded them, what we used, and then we're going to do a little interview with them. And it should be a pretty fun video. So I'm going to be sitting behind this drum set for most of my talking here. But I wanted to talk about just starting with the drums, how we recorded the drums, and then we'll move on to bass and guitar and then vocals. This is basically my Yamaha Stage Custom kit that a friend gave to me a long time ago, and then over the years I've just bought more hardware and stuff. I am playing a pork pie big fat snare, which is kind of like a Black Beauty copy. And one of the things I think when we recorded them on the song we did in this video was Another One Bites the Dust, and then last time they came when we did a music video with them, it was Sweet Dreams. And I think Nikki, the drummer, used her own kit. Yeah, she did. She used her own drum kit, and so I had to move all my stuff out. She had her own snare. I think she has some DW stuff, and I don't remember her whole kit. We'll look at that in the video. Anyway, I want to talk about, so when we did Another One Bites the Dust, Nikki is really small. So she brought the seat down really low, and she brought the snare down really low. And me as an engineer should have thought about what would happen with the snare. And what happened in the recording was that we got a lot of kick bleed into the snare mic. And so I had to use some creative ways to get some of that bleed out, and one of those ways was to use Trigger by Stephen Slate, which basically you can add in a sampled snare and it gates out any other noise. I did that in both videos. I also left some natural snare in there, but the snare that we used for Another One Bites the Dust is this pork pie big black snare. It's really ringy, and so a few years ago, one of my producer friends, Scott Wiley, told me about this big fat snare drum thing that you can put on your snare. And so if you put that on, it just really like kind of dampens things, doesn't make it so ringy. And all I'm using on the snare is a 57. I was going to do an underneath mic, but I think she's a double kick player, and she gets so much noise from that kick, I was afraid it was going to get into the snare bottom mic. So I didn't even use a snare bottom mic on this. I do have this foam cushioning thing to keep out the cymbal bleed from the snare mic, which I always have a hard time. That's one of my biggest downfalls of recording drums, is getting so much cymbal bleed into the snare drum mic. But I think that also has to do with the player as well. Anyway, On kick, we are using a Shure Beta 52A on the inside, and on the outside I'm using a Samson mic just to kind of get more of that pushy low end. And then I just have Audix mics on my drums, and I'm using Evans's heads. And then for this last video, I just have Zildjian Ride and some really cheap Sabian B8s, and then a Paiste hi-hat. And so that's what we did with Nikki, and I believe we did a few takes with her on drums, which is fine, because getting the right take is always important.
You know, the counts.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Oh, that's the line.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it too slow? Is that about right?
Good.
That's 119.
Nikki said. Nikki knows.
I think that'll work.
And then moving on with Jamie, the guitar player. I knew her from Utah State, and so that's kind of how I got this recording gig with these guys. And the first time I recorded them, I just told her to leave her stuff at home and we'd use Helix. And so when you watch the video at the end, that's Helix. And on this video, I had to ship my Line 6 Helix back to Line 6 because of a software issue update. And so I thought we would just use Helix again. And she showed up and I didn't have it. So we actually just plugged her pedal board traditionally, believe it or not, into my Egnator amp, and this kind of custom cab I made has vintage 30s in it. It's a 212. And we just mic'd it up with a Shure 57 and a ribbon mic, and that ended up being perfect. It sounded, I wouldn't say it sounded better than Helix, but it just sounded like, I just thought it sounded more authentic. So in this video for this song, for Another One Bites the Dust, Jamie was using the Fender Stratocaster American Pro HSS Shawbucker, which kind of gives her a really dark rock kind of metal sound. And when they came and did their first song, she just used one of my tellies. She used my Baja telly, and we just ran it through Helix, through one of the like Mesa models, and got kind of a heavy sound that way. Anyway, it's always fun for me to find creative ways to make things happen with recording. And so the fact that I didn't have my Helix and we were just going to use my amps was fun for me, because a lot of times everyone's going direct these days, and I really don't have an opportunity to mic my amps as much as I used to. Moving on to Victoria. Victoria, I don't really remember what kind of bass she had. I will post maybe what it was in the right here. Yeah, but she also brought some pedals, like an EQ pedal, and we plugged it straight into my Focusrite ISA 1 microphone preamp, just into the DI, and that thing has a transformer in it, and I always record bass with it because it just really sounds good. And she was pretty easy to record, and newer parts, got them done.
Sound of his feet, machine guns ready to bow. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? How does it do when the bullets rip to the sound of the beat?
For Jessica, their singer, I just had a Rode NTK tube mic, which I actually changed out the tube in, and that is going into a Neve and a DBX 160 mic compressor. And she has a really unique voice, which you'll hear.
I'm really loud.
Now I got like a bunch of drinks. Let's go! Steve walks slowly down the street with his brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to blow. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone.
Anyway, I did a whole interview with these girls and had a lot of fun. They're really crazy, and they dress up in 50s clothes, garb, for every gig they do with high heels. So 4 moms on stage in high heels playing metal and hard rock. Pretty interesting and fun. I don't know if Nikki plays drums in high heels. I don't remember. Maybe we'll talk about that in the interview. I'm also doing a pedal giveaway, you guys. This Joyo Ultimate Drive, which Joyo sent to me. It's kind of like I don't like saying what kind of copy it is, but kind of like an OCD copy. And to win this pedal, you just need to like, subscribe to my channel, and then leave a comment. The comment is going to be, why is it hard to record a mom band? So it could be some kind of joke. It could be really serious. Why is it hard to record a mom band? And be creative and don't be crude. Anyone that puts in any crude comments will be deleted.
Do I look like a weirdo in between you guys?
Hello.
Well, maybe you'll get more views, right?
Got my hair
Do you
in
want to
here.
go put your Mother's Mayhem shirt on? Just kidding. I'm joking.
You don't need to. No, you don't need to.
I love
You don't
this
need
Mother
to.
Edward shirt.
Yeah. It's good.
Can I do it
point.
with no shirt on? Hey guys, so this is a video that I wanted to do with these girls, and they're called Mothers. What?
Women.
Women.
Mothers.
These mothers.
Mothers.
These girls are Mothers of Mayhem.
Yes.
Anyway, I wanted to kind of just do the recording process with them and kind of interview them because they're kind of a cool mom band.
Yes.
You guys are all moms, right?
Yes.
Between all of you, how many children are involved?
We have 19.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so we got Jessica. What do you do, Jessica?
What do I do? Oh, like in the band?
Yeah. I don't care. I don't care what you do in your personal life. Jessica.
Yeah.
What do you do in the band?
Thank you for being specific. I am the lead vocalist. I play a little bit of rhythm guitar and keys.
And tell us about your obsession with.
Oh, Metallica?
Yeah. How many concerts have you been to?
I think she can count. Yes,
This year?
This year?
Only one, but we're going to the second and only other S&M, which is Metallica in the San Francisco Symphony. They only did it 20 years ago. We're going for my husband's birthday in September. You had to...
Symphony and Metallica, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you had to win a chance to be able to buy tickets.
Wow. That's crazy.
But yeah, we went to, I think we've been to 6 just this past 12 months. Shaking all their hands.
So, rhythm guitar player cranks out the vocals. Then we got Jamie. What do you do, Jamie?
Play the guitar.
All right, she plays the guitar.
Really, really well.
Yeah, she does.
And the only reason
Phenomenal.
I'm recording these girls, women, mothers,
Mothers.
is because I know
get it all
Jamie
in
from
there.
college, and you were in the guitar program, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. What's crazy about these guys is they all live within
A few miles.
a few miles of each other. Okay,
Yeah.
how did you guys all meet? I guess I should ask that.
Oh, well, how long do you want us to talk?
I can edit it out. If you get long-winded, I can edit it out.
Church in the playground.
Well, the swing set conversation's pretty interesting because Nikki wanted to start the band.
Yeah.
And then I jumped in. Finally, we decided. I said, "Well,
Yeah.
it takes all your time, and there's no money, so
Perfect.
maybe later."
Let's do it.
Just like being a mom.
You guys are used to it. Yeah.
And we were trying to decide on who would be a bass player, and you said that you knew Victoria played the bass. I know Victoria
Right.
just because I know.
But I didn't even know
We're
Victoria.
friends.
I'd had one conversation with Victoria several years prior and somehow found out she played the bass whilst we're pushing kids on the swings. I'm like, so, I think I want to learn the drums. Oh, well, I know a teacher, and oh, I play bass.
Which, that's so odd to me, because this is Utah,
Right.
and it's, so not the, culture to have, moms hey, let's start a band. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
While you're pushing the kids.
Right. We didn't get down to us playing together yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still needed to learn how
Yeah.
to play
Okay. Cool.
at that point.
Okay, so when did you start playing drums?
It was like 4 years ago now.
Cool.
I don't know, a few years ago.
Wow. But you also are
I'm a pianist too, yeah.
yeah,
So
okay.
I have a musical background, pretty strong.
Cool.
Degree in music.
Wow.
Yeah, and Jessica has a minor in music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victoria has a
Victoria owns a bass.
And I own a bass. Oh, I did have a singing machine growing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys,
I did.
the only person that I even know that lives within a block or a mile radius of me that really does music is just this guy that plays rhythm guitar, Judas Priest songs. So the fact that you guys live up in this little teeny town in Utah and you all play different instruments and were able to do this is crazy to me.
Yeah, we talk about that. It's pretty unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, we feel really just lucky and fortunate
Yeah, so
to
crazy.
find each other.
Yeah.
And we found from our first meeting that we just get along, which maybe that sounds normal.
You don't. Most bands don't.
That's
get
pretty
along, though.
rare. We have different personalities and they just work.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
How long on the bass then? Were you sneaking off after you feed your kids and just playing on the bass?
Oh,
I'm just
so
trying.
cute. No,
I'm just trying to see how moms do this because dads can kind of just
exactly.
leave and I can come up here and do my thing, but moms have all this stuff that they do that they're. I mean, dads are kind of responsible, but you guys have more of this motherly thing.
Go to the bathroom, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna sneak off and play the bass.
I have it all set up, so my bass is just hanging on the wall, so I can run in. And then
Here's someone
a
crying
kid
and
comes
leave.
running in.
Yeah.
Mom. It's like, okay. Or you hold them. You can hold them on your knees.
Well, really?
Actually, I have a coffee table where I play, and my 4-year-old gets on and dances while I play the bass. So I'm babysitting. I'm watching the kids.
But they love it, though.
They love it.
The kids love it.
They love it.
What is your? This is I guess this question can be for the whole band. What is your guys' favorite thing that's happened to you as a band so far?
We were just talking about that last night.
We were.
Yeah.
We were paddleboarding under the full moon.
Yeah, you guys went paddleboarding together as a band. That's unique in
did.
itself.
Well, we live in this
Okay.
beautiful town and it
I
has a
know.
beautiful lake.
Pine View Reservoir.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were some of the highlights that we came up with?
Am I supposed to remember? I wasn't taking
Yep.
notes. I was
You
on
were supposed
paddleboard. I was scared.
You're sitting on the
I
paddleboard.
was sitting
Was
on
it
a
moonlight? How did you see?
Full moon.
full moon, like a
Super
headlight. I mean, it was
Amazing.
super bright.
Wow, cool.
I don't know what I would say our favorite moment. My favorite moment. Some of the opportunities we've had recording, for sure. The first time when we were here with you was really fun for me. That was something that I never ever thought would happen. And the arts festival was big too.
Yeah.
But I think one of the biggest things that we've all kind of talked about is something unexpected. We expected to have fun. We expected it would be cool or unique or whatever, but we didn't expect how much joy it would bring not only other people, but to us also and our families. And it's enriched our lives in other ways besides just the music, and it's super fun. It's way better than probably to me a book club, but some
Cool.
people like books, but it's just really brought this joyful element to life and to the people that we play for.
That's rad, and that's pretty much what it's all about anyway. That and the hang. The hang is my favorite thing. I could play I could play with some like okay musicians, but if or like I could play with some amazing musicians, but if I don't like any of them, it's not even fun.
Right.
But if I play with some okay musicians, we all love each other. It's like just this cool hang. That's how it is. So
We're super funny.
One of my
you guys are way
favorite.
fun.
Yeah, super. If you get to hang with us.
Yeah.
One of my
so hard.
favorite nights was when Jamie showed up in pajamas to practice. It's like, we're at that point. We're that good
Why
of
not?
friends.
That's
She wore pajamas.
that's how we practice at our place, or my place, a lot, and people just show up like in whatever they want. So pajamas.
Pajamas are good.
Yeah.
Well, we don't
do you have like
start
little,
until
do you have
9
little
at night.
Kids are
teddy bear
asleep.
slippers or something on your feet? Like what are your pajamas
Costco
look
socks.
like? Costco socks. Okay, and
was
just
hilarious,
because
though.
this is because my YouTube channel is kind
And my
of
next
gear
boss the other day.
focused,
For the edit. Good to see.
I want to talk about like your guitars, like, what you're into.
Okay, well, I'm super into. I love ESP guitars. They're a little heavier metal sound. I have the
Do you
James
know
Hetfield Snake
Do you know
Bite.
who George Lynch is?
No.
You should check him out.
Probably
He
should.
played for Dokken, and he only plays ESP.
He did play for Dokken. I
only
met
plays-
him.
Did you meet George?
How do I not know his name? Yeah, he was opening for Bret Michaels, actually, at Flaming Gorge Days in Green River, Wyoming a few
Was
years back.
Dokken opening for him, or was it
Yeah.
Lynch?
No, Dokken.
Don Dokken?
Dokken.
Lynch might not have been
Might,
there.
might, maybe
They broke
not.
They broke
I
up.
met
And,
all of
yeah.
Dokken, so whoever
cool.
was still there. That was a few years back in the day.
But you've got like the James Hetfield.
Snake Bite, yeah.
Cool.
But the headset on it. The new one I have is also ESP. It's a EC1000,
Yeah.
and it has humbuckers. It's not the headset, but it also has a really good, heavier sound for,
Awesome.
because I like
You guys,
metal.
you guys are mothers of mayhem. Jamie, you just got a new guitar.
I did.
Talk about it.
Yep, I got the Fender Professional
Okay.
Stratocaster.
We should have. Well, I think I took some video of you, so they'll see
Did
it
ya?
in the video. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
with the HSS Shawbucker pickup.
And we noticed that the Shawbucker pickup is dark.
It's really dark.
So maybe I'll play. You guys care if I play some of this song? Maybe
No,
on the
you should
video
do
link?
it.
Yeah.
Do it.
So yeah, that's a cool Strat, and you guys, I don't. People have seen all my Strats in my videos, but anyway. So and then drums. Is there?
Well,
what do you?
there's another amazing guitar right here I think you should talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Well, getting there. I play a Fender Mustang, which is a short scale bass. And it has been perfect for me because I have little hands and it's helping me work on my technique, and I can play it and rock hard without having perfect technique. And so as I develop my technique, I'm going to move to a bigger bass, and I love it.
Like
Super
a big
cool.
Fender jazz bass or like a Rickenbacker.
Well, maybe not a jazz.
Maybe you should
P
talk
bass?
about your bass amp that's
A
not
P
so
bass.
little.
New
Yeah.
bass amp. Yes.
I did just get an amp bag!
You just got an amp bag?
It's huge!
It's
It's louder than Jamie!
Oh,
Just like
we
it's on
should
it.
probably talk
Wait a
about that.
minute.
Louder
There's
than
already volume wars between
Oh, yeah.
the bass player and the
Oh,
guitar
yes.
player.
It's
in
like-
you guys' band.
Yes.
It's
It
like
is
a-
legit.
Which is why I'm getting
It's a
a new
rivalry
amp.
festival going on.
You
Right
What
need
amp are you
one.
gonna get?
Well, as soon as I got a guitar, you got a new amp.
Yep.
I got a new guitar because you got a new guitar.
Well,
Yeah.
so I'm always one step ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Marshall half stack. Yeah.
Have fun. I hope your husband helps haul stuff around for you.
Yeah,
because that's
yeah, they're starting
my
to.
back
Turns out.
after years of hauling that. That's why I just got these little amps I take to gigs now because my wife's not gonna help me.
I need that sound. Gotta beat her sound.
Drums.
getting louder.
What are you using?
I have Premier drums, Zildjian cymbals.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It is cool. They were
Are you thinking of
inherited from my
upgrading too?
dad.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I
you're-
definitely got my eye on some upgrades. So,
Like, what kind of
That's
upgrades
insane.
do drummers?
well,
Like, I know about D drums.
yeah, my
What about Drum Workshop? Have you heard of those? Those are like the really expensive.
yeah, the
Yeah.
yeah.
DWs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my actually my double bass.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Pedal
Right on.
is that.
I wonder it sounds so good.
I
Oh,
think
wait,
it's the player
it's the
that
player.
makes the
Yeah.
pedal sound good.
Yeah.
Now, cymbals are my first thing that I would
Gotcha.
like to
Cool.
up because they're so versatile in the sounds and tones you can create from them. Well, it all is, but that's
Yeah.
I've got my eye on some nice,
Sorry.
hard,
Sorry about.
dark, like really.
Yeah,
cool.
sorry about my Sabians you had to play today.
No, they're great. They're great. They're great.
Well, anything you guys want to say before we?
what do we say?
Close the video. Do you guys have like a thing that you like do before you go on stage, like Mothers of Mayhem, and you like put your hands together?
Kind of.
What do you do?
We say a prayer.
Oh, well, there you go. Do you really?
No, we do.
We
That's
do.
awesome. Okay.
Yes, we do.
Cool.
No, I think what's most interesting, like, what was the name of the woman that came to see us on Saturday? She was older. She was like in her 60s.
Oh, yeah.
She's been following us since last year.
Oh.
And we have like this group of
Wendy.
women, right?
Wendy, thank
yeah,
you.
that they just love us, you know. And I think that's my favorite part. You know, they
That's
just
cool.
some of them dress like us because we've got
Really?
these costumes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Some
that's
of them
awesome.
dress, but it's more like the moms who.
It is, and it was interesting because we were like, oh, well, we've been told, I guess we found out that we play dad rock. And
You
so
do.
we figured we would really only appeal to that, you know,
Men.
certain demographic, but come to find out we don't. And even my favorite part is little girls or girls that'll come up and go, I want to be a musician now. I want to play guitar. I want to be in a band. Or my daughter, too. Our 4-year-olds hang out a lot. It's really fun. She'll sing all of my songs. This is my mom's song. And she busts out, like, a Queen song or, like, a Led Zeppelin. And I'm like, great. I love it. I'm
Awesome.
like, can I play like you? All of my kids have started just picking up guitar or whatever and wanting to play. And so I'm like, this is... Well, our teenage boys said that they own us as their moms, for one, and that we're cool. So
That's huge
it's a
success
big
right there.
thing.
That is huge.
More than just dad rockers. Like, we're really
Respect.
covering a range.
I can't even
Our
imagine if my
bands,
mom.
though.
I can't even imagine if my mom would have been in a rock metal band. My parents barely let me buy a guitar, and I had to spend my own money to buy it. Let alone like,
So much.
Mom, can I go upstairs and use your equipment? I can't even imagine that happening. Anyway,
Well, and that's what's been, I think, so surprising is how relatable we've been to all generations and, you know, all gender.
yeah. Plus, you guys play cool music.
Well,
which is,
and it's just, it's been a surprise, and it's been, I think, probably part of the most gratifying thing. That I think people find us relatable, and they can see a part of themselves in us in a way, because it's like, oh, you know, they're just moms. I mean, we say just, but it really encompasses so much.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks, ladies, for doing this. Moms, mothers, thanks for doing this. Guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I really appreciate these girls sitting down and doing this and coming and recording at my studio. They rock. Go check their Facebook page, website. What's the website?
Instagram, Facebook.
Mothersofmayhem.net. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Mothersofmayhem.net.
Yeah, and use Rich because we've come to you twice now.
Yes.
You're very good. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
All right, rock
adios.
on.
See you guys.